YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, back in the building for another Last Cloudia news and information video. And you can see behind me, Last Cloudia dropped their newest unit teaser, for which information we will get tomorrow, see who it is. And while upon initial glance might have tilted some heads, including my own, it did not take long to figure out whose piece of clothing this is, whose tools those belong to. And that's because we have plenty of references to compare this exact image to. The first being the St. Marius arc. Who is this? Oh, well, it's Lilibet's grandfather, Murren, who's a pretty prominent character in the story. You meet him pretty early on in Blaze Garden, but I mean, just look at the green waist cloth or whatever this is called. I don't even know what type of clothing this is. Look at the pockets and tell me these are not the exact same pockets, same color scheme, same brown belt. He's got tools. Murren is a tool freak. He's an engineer. Like, the writing is on the wall. This is not a hard guess at all. Another shout out I want to give is to the homie Tweaks, putting together a little graphic for us. If we zoom into where he added some in-game pixel image, we can see this lines up pretty easily. While I expected Murren to be maybe a little more thick-bodied, this guy looks a little thin upon this teaser image, in my opinion. However, there's no one else I might think it is. It's pretty written in stone in my head, which just leaves the question, what kind of unit is this going to be? Because I think a lot of people were ready for a collab. It's been a while since we have seen a collab in Last Cloudia. Is this a DOH character, a third or fourth DOH character in a row now? Because, you know, Murren is a unit that is alive in the main story of Last Cloudia? Well, no, I don't think it's either of those things. Specifically because if we take a look at your boy's little Last Cloudia schedule that I created for the 2022 Beginner's Guide, if you haven't checked that out, and you're a beginner, very happy we were able to get that one up. We can check out the month of May for 2021, right after the anniversary rolled around last year. It was followed up with a permanent unit, and as we can see, we're due for the first official May update, bringing us a new unit, and it's looking like this would be a perfect time for Murren to be introduced as a permanent unit. He's a part of Blaze Garden. We know another character that is part of the main story in Last Cloudia and is still alive is Merity, also from Blaze Garden, has a very close relationship with Murren. Not saying those are reasons he would be a permanent unit. However, it just leads me to believe that that is the case. And if the schedule keeps lining up, the next DOH would be after this Murren drop tomorrow for the download celebration, if they're going to do that again, or if they're going to substitute that for a different kind of celebration. This is kind of contingent upon how many downloads the game has had consecutively, so we'll obviously wait and see what that entails. But for 2022's first May update, I'm fully expecting Murren to be a permanent unit drop, and if we look further ahead, we won't see another collab until probably end of June, July, right? Beginning of July is the earliest that we will see another collab in Last Cloudia. We've got a couple of updates to look forward to before then, and also don't forget that I believe in their roadmap, they did tell us that there was going to be another story update. Was it in June or was it in July? I think it was in June. So that also lines up with framing this year's release schedule compared to last year's. Therefore, further emphasizing to me that we are due for a permanent unit as slotted in 2021 here in 2022. If you want to check out that resource I created, I will link it in the description below. I'll be updating that as we get future releases so we can see the actual comparison between the years and hopefully set up what to expect during certain times in the year, so it helps players kind of plan out where they want to spend their crystals, know where unit and arc selector banners are coming. Guys, that's about all I have to cover in this video. Doesn't seem like there's much speculation to do, in my opinion. They pretty much gave it away with this little waistband clothing toolkit holding. I don't even know what piece of, what do you call this? Someone tell me. These aren't chaps. I don't know what this is. Shout out to the community for always being the best investigators. And we'll see tomorrow what this guy's kit brings. If it is Murren, what type of unit he will be. And that's all I got for you this time, guys. Like, subscribe, bell noties if you're new here, especially if you're new to Last Cloud, and make sure to go check out the 2022 Beginner's Guide to set yourself up for success, not get frustrated, not get lost in the game. There's a lot of information to digest and understand, so I hope that guide helps out a lot of players for the next year of playing Last Cloudia. With all that being said, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.